Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is coming to you pretty soon. This game is said to be the most anticipated game on the Xbox series, but it is also coming out on other consoles, just so you know. With the studio collaborating with Skyrim, Fallout, and Starfield heavyweights Bethesda to deliver a timeless adventure for indie fans big and small. Now, if you guys don't know, they actually confirmed this game back in 2021, stating that it will be a first-person experience, where players would take control of Indiana Jones in an adventure never before seen on film, with well-known voice actor Troy Baker, which we all know from The Last of Us, Uncharted. He gets around, but he plays Harrison Ford. So let's get into what Indiana Jones and the Great Circle has in store.
Are you sure you want to investigate this, Indy?
I can't let this go. It could be the best kept secret in history.
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is a development at Machine Games. The studio was founded in 2009 by former employees of Starbreeze Studios and quickly established its reputation for engineering some of the best first-person shooter games of the last decade. Machine Games is best known for their rebooted Wolfenstein franchise, and that game was like really creative when it came out. It was one of the most creative shooters of its generation. This Indiana Jones game is also being built closely in collaboration with Lucas Games Films, all in an effort to ensure that the Great Circle is authentic to the story, which has driven the wider franchise since its debut in 1981, with Raiders of the Lost Ark. The game is also being developed in collaboration with Bethesda's creative director Todd Howard, a lifelong fan of Indiana Jones franchise who has come aboard this project as an executive producer now that he has wrapped on Starfield. So he's not working on Fallout 5 anymore. And before I continue, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for all the gaming news, reviews, and analysis. And I now do weekly live streams, Mondays at 12 p.m. CT, so make sure to be there if you want to chat and keep up with all the gaming news. A debut trailer of Indiana Jones and the Great Circle was revealed as part of Xbox Developer Direct in 2024 on January 18th. However, fans got to see a newer trailer teaser during the Xbox Game Showcase 2024. During the clip, we can see Indy cracking puzzles and discovering ruins around the world in a very Uncharted kind of gameplay way. And this trailer ran a little bit over 5 minutes. The trailer takes us to frozen shipwrecks, lush gardens, and more as we see Indiana Jones searching for mysterious relics referred to as the Stones. And while the trailer has a more cinematic shots than the actual gameplay footage, it's still exciting to see Indy back in action facing evil Nazis. Seeing Indiana Jones harks back to some of the best action movies of all time. So where is this all taking place? Indiana Jones and the Great Circle takes place between the Raiders of the Lost Ark and the Last Crusade movies, an original adventure set throughout 1937. We know that the game will begin in iconic Marshall College, an American university and liberal arts college in Bedford, Connecticut, where Dr. Jones teaches as a professor of archaeology. From there, Indiana Jones will get his hooks into new mystery and finds himself traveling the globe for answers, from Rome to Egypt and to the Himalayas and beyond.
These artifacts have a deep connection to something in the past. Voss believes they hold a kind of power. A discovery that could change the world.
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is an action-adventure game which promises no end of immersive action, intriguing puzzles, and all the punching Nazis in the face that you'd hope to see from an Indiana Jones game, from the developers that made the games that they did already. And what's cool about the game so far is that just how well the studios has captured the look, feel, and humor of the Indiana Jones character. The legendary archaeologist, as quick-witted as he is, to wield his whip when caught snooping by an enemy patrol, and you'll be able to use the whip to distract, disarm, and attack enemies. As well, you can use it to traverse the environment, which is pretty cool. Another interesting thing is, while Indiana Jones and the Great Circle primarily plays from first person, while you are sneaking around environments, solving puzzles, and evading deadly traps, the game will occasionally zoom out to third person mode too, giving you a better perspective on the environment as Indiana Jones clambers around buildings and uses his whip to cross areas of the world. And like most games nowadays, you get the choice to pick how you want to approach enemy encounters. So you can either go the stealth way or the Leroy Jenkins way. I think a lot of like stealth mechanics always looks really good, so I'm curious to see how they're going to integrate it into this game. The Indiana Jones and the Great Circle story will see you uncovering some of history's greatest mysteries as sinister forces scour the globe in search of an ancient power connected to this Great Circle. You'll forge alliances with old friends, meet some new faces, and go up against some familiar enemies in an original Indiana Jones adventure set between Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade. A theft at Marshall College actually kicks off this adventure, with Indiana heading off in search of artifacts he once believed to be unimportant, before stumbling into sort of action that we're so used to seeing in these movies.
We have to find the stones, Gina, or they will. If you were to draw a line through these ancient sites around the globe, you'd get a perfectly aligned circle.
The Great Circle.
Exactly.
From the latest trailer, we know that a collection of mysterious stones have been placed around the globe, in a perfect circle that the Nazis are after them. Like the Lost Ark, we suspect that when together, these stones have some sort of supernatural power. So as far as what that is, we'll have to see when the game comes out. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is set to release on December 9th. This game is set to release on Xbox Series X, Game Pass, and PC, and will actually arrive later on PS5 in the spring 2025. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is one of the most anticipated Xbox exclusives on the horizon, and is set to release on a console exclusive for Xbox Series X, and that will also be available on PC. I mean, most Xbox games are now with the Game Pass. Like every other video game that is published by Xbox Game Studios, the new Indiana Jones game will be available from the day of its release as part of your Xbox Game Pass subscription, following the $7.5 billion acquisition of Bethesda in 2021, which Machine Games was a part of. So yeah, what do you guys think about this new game coming pretty much to Xbox and I guess later on PlayStation 5? Will you guys be buying? I mean, it looks good. Graphically, the game looks amazing to me, and to have such a big actor like Troy Baker on this is actually like kind of crazy. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, let me know what you guys think down below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Pause for now, play forever. AK out.